Ryan Cha with RVMax.us, and welcome to a Mayan and Kaya adventure. We are on our way back from Los Angeles, California, bringing you a 2004 Tiffin Phaeton 35Rh. This has one slide and is 35 feet and 10 inches long. We have been thoroughly enjoying it, and it has a couple nice options that differentiate it. And it also has a great past with owners who took very good care of it. As Kaya and I have been able to discover from our own firsthand experience using this coach going from Los Angeles to Vegas to Zion, and then now here we are in Amarillo. This is after touring New Mexico, going to White Sands and all that good stuff. The bus has been doing great, and what can you say? We're comfortable while also getting to see this beautiful country firsthand. What else can you ask for? Now this has a 7,500 watt Onan quiet diesel generator that is on a generator slide. So that's a nice feature we'll check out in a second. Fog lights work great. Headlights work great. Probably get these headlights polished up once we get it back in our facility. Right now, it's doing some work. Kai and I are giving it a good in-depth PDI. 2 windshields up here. And by the way, the coach is dirty. We tried to wipe it down a little bit, but it's still very dirty. We've done a lot of miles so far. We've got mirrors that stick out the front of the coach, which I like, giving you good visibility on the side of the coach. We've got our magnification mirror, and we've got our blind spot mirror on both sides. Visibility out of the coach is nice, and that length, 35 feet, 10 inches, 36 feet pretty much. Here's the hair under 36 feet. It feels fantastic. We've been in and out of In-N-Out Burger a few times with this coach. Parking right up in the parking lot and walking in. Let's go ahead and check out that generator slide. Gen slide's pretty sweet. This first compartment is super clean. We've got well-labeled fuses and stuff like that for the front cockpit, like the mirror, the jacks, the backup camera, all that good stuff. There's also an air chuck here. Now the pull for our gen slide is right up in the top right, and this is a real big top-notch feature that Phaeton owners can be proud of. It gives you nice access to the front of the coach. You can see kind of further back in there, and you can get to the generator a bit better. It always easily latches right back up. I've checked the oil numerous times on this trip, as well as the coolant, and those levels have stayed nice during the whole time. The generator only has 670 hours or so on the clock. We'll have a few more by the time we get it back. Now, one thing I like about this coach is when you're sitting in the driver's seat, you can have the control panel compartment open, which is right above the entry step for the coach, and you can keep an eye on your battery level as well as what's going on with your generator, because you can't hear your generator when you're driving down the road. And that's a nice little touch I've noticed, a design element on the coach. Exhaust pipe for that 7,500 watt generator is right there. We've got fresh front tires on this coach, just installed. So we're putting the first miles on it. We've got our dual fillable 100-gallon diesel fuel tank. There are 4 docking lights on the coach, 2 on each side, and they work great. Nice little thing to have, especially at night when you're hooking up and when you're pulling into dark campsites, which we have. I think the night before last, we stayed on a random nice campground ranch in the middle of New Mexico. Totally dark, dust everywhere, but it was nice having those docking lights. Now this is our propane storage. We've got a good sized tank here, electric cutoff valve that's connected to a propane sensor in the coach. And right here is where our pass-through storage compartment starts. So as you can see, I have my water hose sitting there with my pressure regulator hooked up. And mind you, we haven't been able to get this coach detailed yet, but the storage compartment still shows pretty well. We've got carpeting in there with like a protective layer of material set over it. And there's a good bit of storage. Now next door to our full pass-through storage compartment, we've got our plumbing bay. Now the plumbing bay is where you can dump your rather large tanks. We've got 90 gallons of fresh, and then you can dump your gray tank from here, which is 70 gallons. 70 whole gallons for gray tank space. And then we've got a 45-gallon black tank. So slightly larger than your average Class A black tank. There's also a black tank flush, and there's a water filter on the right for any water that gets sucked from the fresh tank or put into the coach via city water pressure. And I just replaced the water filter on that. So that's a new carbon filter. I shut these compartments. These compartments are pretty thick, good amount of insulation in them. And on top of that, they've got nice latches. That is a thoughtful Tiffin feature, which is a locked access panel to the back of our shower. So if you ever need to service it, easily get to it. There's clear coat coming off of some of this paint here. So these lower parts are painted. Got some cosmetic flaws there. The wheel covers are in excellent condition, and they do have a nice pop and shine to them. Now here is our 50 amp power cord reel, as well as our automatic transfer switch, which decides between gen and shore power. Works great. There's a bunch of extra cables and stuff like that in here. Probably clean some of this out once we get it back to Greenville, but it's a useful storage compartment. I also like the little place here where you stick your 50 amp cable in. It's a clean way, and it's a pretty well sealed way of having your 50 amp cable go out of the coach. The water hose exit in the wet bay is the same design. It's got good colors to it. I gotta say, it does look like a Phaeton. It's not full body paint, and even with its cosmetic flaws, it's got a good body style to it. There's something about it. Now that is our one big slide up there, and the topper on that slide is fresh. This has the optional 7.2 liter Caterpillar producing 330 horsepower and a decent chunk more torque. It's also got an Allison 3000 transmission, and this combo is beautiful on the bus. 7.2 liters sounds magnificent, and it does have a good bit of torque that you do feel, especially on a coach of this size. That 330 is a good engine. They put that same engine as a high-spec engine in 40-foot heavy buses. Now, this has a 10,000-pound towing capacity. We've got a radiator on the back, and the Phaeton logo on our mud flap is still intact. Looks good, with a nice chrome-tipped exhaust. I gotta say, I like seeing that chrome-tipped exhaust in the mirror when you're going down the road. Also looks pretty good here. Looks like a back of a block of butter or something. Okay, let's go check out the roof. Okay, we are up on this fiberglass roof, and there's just little things of dirt here, so please ignore that. The roof is dirty. The fiberglass roof is in excellent shape. It's solid, it looks good. We've got nice horns up here. Front cap is in good shape. Seals look good. Shroud for our air conditioner looks good. Exhaust fan covers look good. All these shrouds are in good shape. Again, got some dirt patches here and there. We're gonna have the roof washed. We are on the side of 40. In the middle of top part of Texas. So yeah, fiberglass roof. All these lights work nicely. Seals look good. All the shrouds look good. This is a nice looking roof right here. Very nice looking roof. And the local TV antenna is missing, but that is extremely minor. Beautiful roof, and I like the curvature to it too, so everything just rolls off. All right, we're back down from the roof, and one last note on the tail of this coach. The ladder is a nicely built ladder, aluminum ladder with a pin here to fold it up, keep it out of the way. Quite nice. Let's go down the side of this coach. There's no D-lam that I've seen, which is impressive and helps keep the look of the coach up to date. This is a Freedom 458 Xantrex, same as the Ferrari 458. And it's a 2,000 watt inverter charger. We also have a little electronic center up there with a couple solenoids that are all nicely labeled. And to the right, we've got some more electronics for the engine, chassis side, some air lines, and a little bit of storage. There's some body boo-boos right here, and it is what it is. We'll work something out with some of the body stuff. I mean, all of the body stuff we could solve if we wanted to, but we were considering doing some before we sell it. But we just wanted to make this video and get this coach online to show you all what we have. It's a nice unit, and little cosmetic things, while it is nice to get them done, um, the main thing are the bones, the skeleton. How is it on the road? And hey, right now we're in the middle of a cross country trek. We've checked out Zion, we've checked out all these places, and the coach has gone with us. It's been a great companion. You know, you kind of grow to get comfortable with the coach, and that's what's happened to us, because the coach has been good. It's been reliable, and I like it. What can I say? We both like it. Anyways, we've got our 6-volt coach side batteries here. There are 4 of them. We've also got 2 starting batteries, and there's nice isolating cutoffs for both banks of battery. We've got our HWH system right here. This is the HWH control board. Hydraulic system is located right behind this, for the 4-point HWH computerized leveling system that the coach has. And keep in mind, the interior is also something that's very important on the coach, and is what Kai and I have grown accustomed to while enjoying this coach traveling through this beautiful country. It has a nice looking interior, well taken care of interior. You'll get to check it out in a minute, but let's get through this outside and what's going on here. More docking lights, 2 more on this side. Remember, we've got like a 35,000 BTU furnace, gas-fired furnace. This is the back of our refrigerator. You've got an access panel to it. Our bathroom here has a nice frosted window system, so you can't see through it. Windows are in good shape on the bus, clear see-through windows. There's a bit of fog on this window here on the top part, but you can see clearly out the front of the coach and around. It's been no problem whatsoever. It's out of the way, so windows are in good shape. There's also a nice outside patio light here. And we've got an electric Weather Pro patio awning. So you push a button, and you got your awning put out. Super slick. And for your guests coming over to enjoy your patio space, the front door has a light up door handle that looks pretty high end. And there's also a light that goes on when you have your step or your door open. I also open these storage compartments. This is the other side of our pass-through. I bought a toolbox. The only reason I've used the toolbox is to adjust my mirror on this trip. Got some cleaning supplies, fuel injector or fuel stabilizer, fuel booster, which is nice to have. But the coach has really been running excellently. And this right here is an extra storage system with these nice pull-out drawers. So we've got locks here and deep drawers that open up with a heavy-duty latch system, so you can keep some heavy stuff in here. Now this is the other side to our 100-gallon diesel fuel tank. We've got a double step here, double step that is covered in nice grippy material, which is a nice upgrade. So there's a design in it. The front of the coach looks good. We've got all around a great length Phaeton, 04 Phaeton, no def. This right here is our hot water heater. It has an electric element, which works great. And it also has a propane burner to heat up the water, which you can run both at the same time. This is a 10-gallon unit. All right, let's go check out that gorgeous interior. When you first walk in this coach, it's quite obvious that it's been well taken care of. You're met with a clean carpet, clean upholstered furniture pieces, and a nice set of cabinets. The woodwork is gorgeous, and it was the first thing right after I tasted the cleanliness of the entire coach, which kind of hits you pretty quick when you walk in a coach, because it all fits together like one piece. That's why little details make a big difference sometimes, and sometimes things don't make as big of a difference as you would imagine. But anyways, the woodwork is quite nice. It's this 2-tone maple color. There's an excellent amount of storage throughout the coach. We've got a recliner right here with this nifty little fold-out Corian piece. So you just pull this out, and then it locks into place there. There's even 2 cup holders here. We've got a nice window to look out the coach, lighting right above me. Kaya has used this desk right here to edit videos. He also edits from hanging out in the front seat, because this front seat is a recliner. So you pull this out over here. This coach has a big, nice front seat for both the pilot and co-pilot, and they're in excellent condition too. Soft leather, nice shape, electric shades for the front cockpit. We've got an old school Panasonic TV up in the front, and then we've got our little surround sound system, which just has speakers, additional speakers up around here to play DVD and all that good stuff. To the left, we've got storage. There's a bunch of maps and stuff that we've got in the coach right now while we're traveling. The center console is quite nice. Nice wood cup holder storage with two little drawers down there. And there's an extra cup holder for both the driver and passenger. So both the driver and passenger have two cup holders. Quite nice. Dash AC also blows pretty cold and has been working great. Got an old VHS system, a switcher so you can send different components to the rear or front TV, storage compartment, and there's that control panel that I was talking about. You can get a good eyeball on it from sitting in the driver's seat. You can see your Xantrex inverter controller, and you can also see some of your other stuff like the slide control, hot water heater control, level test monitor, and the control for our satellite dish. And the extra window in the bottom of the door is a classic Tiffin feature, but it's also nice to get an extra eyeball into your blind spot area on the coach while you're driving. Now the curtains are in good shape, easy to use. This is our slide out room. So we've got a nice big couch here. Large windows surround the couch. Side windows on this slide out are pretty large. It's a pretty deep slide actually. This upholstery is in excellent condition. And again, the visibility out of the bus is fantastic. It's been fun. It's been fun. We've been in the middle of the desert. We've been all over. We've been in 109-degree temperatures with this coach. And this couch also pulls out into a comfortable, wide bed. It's definitely a good chunk wider than a twin bed here, or than your much bigger than a jackknife. Now here we've got these recessed lights built in above the couch. Storage up here with some of our items. It's a good bit of storage. Day and night shades, more nice clean upholstery continues into our dinette, which will turn into a bed. And then there's storage compartments on these nice big slide out drawers in the bus. So as you can see, well laid out storage. There's outlets under the dinette, and there's more storage up above the dinette. Well lit dinette. We've got a little accent wall light, which I like at night. Bring some warm light in here. Big windows, in addition to this really bright light right above the dinette. The rest of the coach is well lit. This living room and galley space alone has 4 big bar lights up in the roof. There's also a fantastic fan right here, and one of our 2 roof airs, which are 15,000 BTUs, and will keep you nice and cool even in the hottest of temperatures. Now over here is our galley space. We've got Corian countertops here, dual sink, window back there, well lit. There's a light right above here, and there's also this little extra accent wood outcropping with lights built in. Looks pretty nice. Fantastic fan works good too. You know, we've been through some nice weather, so you turn that sucker on. All the windows have screens, so you just slide the windows open and you can suck nice air through the coach. It's quite convenient. Even out here in around Amarillo, Texas, the weather's pretty good too. So we've been enjoying that weather. Now this is a Corian cover over a 3-burner gas stovetop. Some nice meals have been cooked here by us, and it's been well used. It works great. And above, we've got a microwave convection oven with storage. Lots of storage, full of snacks and bread and honey. Now above the recliner, there's a big extra storage compartment too, and there's a built-in little roller for your paper towels. Porcelain tile is on the floors of the galley space, and it looks great against this maple cabinet woodwork. Got 3 drawers here, and these super deep drawers here. These are nice drawers. So there's there's a very more than adequate amount of storage space in this coach, and it continues in the back, which we'll get to in a second. But right here is our gas and electric refrigerator, full of food right now, and it works beautifully on both gas and electric. Right down there is our main breaker panel for 120 volt items. And we've got a cousin to the proud mirror right here in the middle of the coach. Looks fantastic. Nice touch. I don't know why, but I feel like it goes very well with this interior, especially the light colored maple wood. It just I don't know. This interior is it's nice. I'm looking at it right now with through eyes of love for it. The tile is in good shape. It's been taken care of. You can tell it's been taken care of in here. Now the bathroom space begins here, and the partition for the bathroom is via the door to the toilet room. You just open it and you can close it just like that. And this all becomes one big room back here. There's storage cabinets here on the left of the coach as you walk in the back. This is across from the shower and the sink. We've got our original Tiffin Motor Coaches plaque here, or sticker, and it's a solid amount of storage. Again, the wood is quite nice. I love that kind of two-tonedness to it. You got these warmer pieces of honey maple almost, and then more of a standard maple wood for the background. The bathroom sink has this extra little outcropping of corian, which is useful. And there's 4 stacked drawers here next to a cavernous storage compartment under the sink. And the bowl of the sink is pretty wide. There's also a good bit of storage behind the vanity mirrors here. And the vanity mirrors are bright. We've got sort of a double set with 6 bulbs in total. The shower is spacious. We also have this nice faucet handle and just shower head. I love this faucet. It just feels higher quality to use than the plastic ones. And yeah, it just adds to the experience in a way. These are tempered glass walls, big skylight up above. And I'm 5'11", by the way, for reference. You can turn your water pump on from a few different places, including here and in the toilet room. And speaking of the toilet room, here it is. We've got a porcelain bowl. We've got that frosted privacy window, so you can have a lot of light coming through that window. There's a exhaust fan in the ceiling. It's well lit. And there's a good bit of storage space. Behind those mirrors there, we've got storage. Then there's a little shelf, wood shelf with storage. And then to the left of that, there's a wood magazine holder before you get down to the molding. The bedroom is a north-south bed. I love this freaking floor plan, especially when you consider being in travel mode, like when you're in a rest area or something like that, you know, where you can get to both sides of the bed very easily. We've got these big windows so you can see out the coach nicely. We've got, of course, day and night shades, a bunch of storage right here. And this is a nifty little area in the coach. We've got this huge wardrobe. As you can see, we've got our massive suitcase there on the left, more space up above it. There's racks here so you can hang clothes. And then there's these well-built little drawers that pop out. So you can put folded items in there. And that is a beautiful, beautiful setup, giving you a lot more storage. And then there's an extra little compartment up here in the right that's deeper and bigger than it looks. And it's got a little automatic light that comes on. And there's another old school TV that does work back here. Under the bed, now this is a queen size bed with more storage underneath. So you lift it up, you've got extra storage. You've got this extra little fold out table, which you can add to the dinette. And then there is a plug-in block heater, as well as an extra hatch to open up to get to the top of your engine. There's outlets at the bottom of the bed, and then there's outlets on each side of the bed too. And each side of the bed has not only a good amount of storage all around, but you've got nice tabletops here too. And then you've got these little cavernous holes, not holes, but cabinets on each side. In addition to the drawer here, that is a deep space. And that's, by the way, where all of the original manuals, operators manuals, and things like that, and Tiffin owner's manuals are for the coach. There's a bunch of space up in there. Love the mirror. I love that mirror. I don't know why. It especially with this maple, it blends in. You don't see it. It just adds to depth to the coach. I love these windows too to let in the natural light. The space around the bed. There's towel hooks or clothes hooks everywhere. We've got extra cabinet set right here, which is super slick. This looks like it was added, but the maple It might not be added. The maple is matched so perfectly. This might be from the factory, actually. I could be totally wrong. I don't think that was added. By the way, there is another cabinet there, and there's a pocket door with a lock for the bedroom. And again, same deal. Ton of storage around, and easy to get in and out of the bed. And the big windows are a nice plus on any coach in my mind. It's nice waking up with that light. There's a second 15,000 BTU air conditioner that is just in the bedroom, and there are little ducts here, so you can have, it's all ducted. The air conditioning is ducted throughout the coach, but you can have it dump that cold air straight out on the bed, which is perfect for a night, especially if you're running the generator. You just want to run your rear air and keep cool in bed. Be efficient. Just blows right in here in the bedroom. Close that pocket door. And the thermostat is right here by the headboard, which is always thoughtful. And that is this nifty little interior. It's well made for traveling on the road. When you open the slide out, it becomes even more spacious and luxurious. The woodwork is nice. It's clearly been very well taken care of. It's clean in here. And all around, it's going to provide you an excellent retreat on your road of travels. Let's go test drive it. Howdy from Oklahoma City, where we've decided to use a little snippet of our drive back to demonstrate how nicely this coach drives. The C7 Cat is a nice option. You feel that extra torque, and it's a good sounding engine. It's run perfectly this whole trip. It's a good power plant. The Allison 3000 is also a good transmission to have, and the retarder, the engine retarder, has come into handy coming down some of those really steep 6% grade hills that you see out west. And this thing conquered them all. Given we don't have anything in tow, this has a 10,000 pound towing capacity, but it would be no problem to have a flat tow back there too and handle pretty much the same as how it handled with us on this trip. Now, when it gets super windy, this is not a super heavy coach. Its GVWR is just over 26,000 pounds. So loading it up with a heavy trailer actually might help some of the wind handling, but it's a good riding bus, 36 feet long. It's still got some weight to it, some beefiness to it, to where it'll be pretty settled out. The air ride suspension is nice. It's, less taxing to drive this coach than a lot of other gas coaches, or especially Class C gases that are out there. Look, we're passing this big tanker truck on the right here. As we go through Oklahoma City, we just had a nice city view. I don't know if we're going to get another nice city view. We may. We're on 40 East right now. The cockpit's also quite nice. I like the dash. I like the windshield setup. I've grown to really enjoy the cockpit and how it feels. The mirror perspective is pretty nice too in this coach. They're both clearly visible and give me a nice view of the coach. I see my exhaust tip from the Cat poking its head out. The coach hasn't burned a drop of oil too. That C7 Cat has been purring back there. It's also got a nice set of air horns, so I'm about to scare the traffic around me. That's a nice touch. Nice touch from Tiffin. Thank you, Tiffin. The electric sunshades are pretty nice too, especially when you're getting out in that desert and you need to block the sun off. You push a button right over here and it drops the shades down. Cruise control also works beautifully. Thank heavens. That was like one of the first things I checked when we picked this coach up in Los Angeles. And I see a random museum on the side of the road. We're definitely stopping. And that is going to conclude the test drive video. Also, that window that's on the bottom of the door there is so nice. It's such an extra little confidence boost to be able to look right through your dang window to verify your blind spot. Backup monitor works great. It's a sweet coach. It's been good for our travels. We've had a lot of fun in it. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.